Today I'm gonna show you how you can install the VMware Workstation Pro and how you can use it. First thing, what is VMware Workstation? VMware Workstation is a virtual machine software that is used for x86 and x64. That means 64-bit and 32-bit. Computers run to multiple operating systems over a single physical host computer. Each virtual machine can run a single instance of any operating system such as Microsoft, Linux, Unix, etc. VMware Workstation strongly support hardware compatibility and work as a bridge between host and virtual machine. All the devices drivers are installed via the host machine. VMware Workstation allows for the installation of multiple instances of different operating systems, including client and server operating system. It helps to network or system administrator to check, test, and verify the client-server environment. Administrator can also switch between different virtual machines at the same time. Before beginning, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video. With that, I'm gonna show you how you can download the workstation. I'll put this link in the description of this video. And once you go here, you have to download the Windows version. So because I'm using Windows, if you're using Linux or any other things, you can use from here. So you have to buy a license for this one. I'm just downloading and show you how you can use it. So if you really like this one, you can purchase it, but you can use the 30 days trial without any registration. So click on download. Once you click on it, it will download from here. So I'm not gonna download. I will cancel it because I already downloaded it. Close this one, and this should be on my download folder. Right click on it, run as an administrator. And once it pop up this one, you have to click on next. I accept the terms and click next. If you want to change the installation path, you can change from here, but I'm not gonna change it. By default, it will install inside the program files, and click next. If you want to check the update for the startup, so you can check mark this one. And if you want to join the customer experience improvement program, so you have to check one, and I'm not gonna check with it, so click on next. And this will allow you to add the shortcut on desktop. So click on next and click on next. It will begin to install. Okay, so once successfully installed, you have to enter the license key here. If you have, you can install, you can put it here, big, and then hit enter. Because I don't have right now, so I'm gonna skip and finish. So right here, if you see the shortcut, open it, double click and open it. And I don't have the license here, you can put it here if you have, and I don't have it. Click continue and finish. Here is the workstation. You can create the multiple virtual machine from here. Click on file, click on new virtual machine, and click on next. And if you have the operating system, you can install from here and click on next. Because if you have ISO, you can select from here, and I'm not gonna install right now. Then click on next. What type of operating system you want to use it. I'm gonna with the 10. And if you want to choose any location, and you can feel free to choose it. Next. And this one is the storage one. And if you want to split the multiple file, you can use from here, because I normally use the single file because the single file is more easy to move here and there. So click on next, and this is the review here if you see it, and you can adjust from the customize hardware. So you can remove, you can add. Let's say, let me remove this and add. So sound, install USB controller, finish, and it will install here. So click close and finish, and you'll see right here. See right here, if you see all the devices information here, click on file again if you want to create a multiple server, and click next. Choose the operating system later, and I will choose this one, Linux for now, and I will say Ubuntu 64 because I like it. And the same thing, click next. If you want to store the single, you can choose from here. You can put anything up to recommended, whatever you want to, and click on next. And this is the same thing as I told you earlier. Click on finish, and you'll see right here. Now you can go back and forth and manage the operating system. And once you power, click on edit and add the operating system here. And I believe I don't have, I don't have ISO. So if you have ISO, you can choose from here, and wherever you have selected, and you can open it. And once you choose all those settings, and then you have to power up from here. I hope you like my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video. This is the pretty much for it. If you have any questions regarding to it, please let me know, and then please comment below. And if you have any like topics, please let me know, and then I'll try to help you.